Happy Sunday, everybody. I would have done this video this morning, but I had some prior commitments, so I'm doing it now. So happy Sunday to everybody. Hopefully you're all doing very well and moving forward and doing all that you can do to be the person that we want to be today. I am working on it, believe me. My mom used to always say, believe you me. So, and that makes him smile to think of that. So, speaking of smiling, I had a conversation with one of my young adults yesterday about happiness. And I'm not talking your normal gut level deep joy, but happiness, which is tied in, I believe, but it's separate. It's a separate thing. And what makes us happy? What makes you happy? We could fill in the blank. As soon as I said happy, did a bunch of positive thoughts come to mind? Memories, situations, where your life is going. So even though I've had you guys or suggested it to do your gratitude journal every day, happiness. So happiness is, when I think of happiness, I think of what immediately pops up is the world standard of what happiness is, especially our United States. What actually does it mean to be happy? Does it mean tied into success, a great job, college career, a thriving marriage, a relationship, all the stuff we have like we talked yesterday? Or is it something a gut in the heart and a gut level deeper than simply that? Or is it an attitude? Is it an attitude that I choose to be happy? Is it an attitude no matter what is going on around me that I'm making the choice to be happy and not get rattled up by it? Is it something, excuse me, deeper than our world standards? Is it something that's not even of this world? So those of you that have a spiritual connection or basis or motivation, at least on some level, spiritual, it could be, I'm not talking religion here, of course. So just to set the record straight here, is it happiness is when a bigger purpose of something like integrity and character and doing for others, that we're not, I'm not out thinking about me and I'm out, living the big life and traveling the world? Or is happiness something that when I see other people have joy in their lives and conquering struggles and working at stuff, is that for me a definition of happiness? I don't know. Maybe that's not a bad idea to put that in your journal. Write it down. What is the definition of happiness to me? What is the definition of happiness to you? Happiness is, I remember a long time ago they used to have the two little male-female characters. I'm not sure who actually created that, and it would say, love is, happiness is. So it's probably as many definitions of happiness as we are individuals. So I have to look and say, does it ultimately bring me, is my goal not to be happy, but to have growth, to be able to go with changes and to adapt? Will that bring long-term happiness? Or is it just a state of being? I don't know. Stretching brings me happiness. Maybe not in the process of the hard work, but after the fact, after I stretch that taffy, like we were talking about the taffy the other day, I was telling you guys about that taffy in the freezer, and then we stretch. Does that bring me happiness? That brings me joy? Does it bring me something deeper than money can buy? Happiness is an inside job. Food for thought. I did have a opportunity today, let's put it like that, where I worked with somebody who, let's just say, her style and my style are different. I'm still learning. I'm doing this part-time job, and I am working with others, but I'm also working with the public. And this individual chooses to deal with people like the way she does. And let's just say, I felt like the way she addressed any kind of even if it was just minor conflict, it was a minor things that turned into, that seemed like they're blown out of proportion, but this person's response was that I clearly made some honest mistakes, and this individual right away, felt as if, and that's just her role, I guess, but I felt chastised. I felt like I felt like she was like a mom saying, all right, kid, you should feel ashamed because, you messed up. And I don't know, may that be an opportunity for me to say, do I deal with people like that? When I feel stressed, or that type A personality part comes in, do I deal with people like that? I don't know. Another opportunity to reflect and think, and do I have an issue with this, or is it something that, not everybody necessarily clicks, but I have an issue with, of course, the way she addressed the conflict. And may I be a better boss, having seen that, and have that mirror image of like, wow, if I do that, like I said before, if I do that, I want to redirect how I am not so quick to judge, and I'm a little more patient and tolerant of another, of others, of ourselves. So what I would like to send you off with on this fine afternoon of a day message is to take some time to reflect, take some time to say, is my life going where I want it to go? Is my life a definition of the happiness? Is it where I want it to be? Is it where what my actual real definition is? Do I act and think and feel? Are they all in sync? So mind, body, and soul. Are they in conflict, or are they synced in? And when I am in direct contact with conflict, what do I do with it? How do I respond? Do I take those old behaviors and have a temper tantrum? Do I address it? How do I deal with this today? So how do you deal with it? And I'm sending you off with a happy Sunday. Hugs and kisses. Love to you guys, to every single one of you guys, because you are each worth every bit of those hugs and kisses. Namaste to you guys, and let me know how it's going. Send me some messages, people. I want some feedback. Let's go, so we can make this whole wellness camp the best that it can be, and what way you guys want it. Let me know. It's not me running the show. I'm just here to be the communicator. So let me know what you guys want of it. Let me know how you're doing. I want to hear some positive feedback, guys, and get things in balance. Okay, love you guys. See you later. Bye.